we're trying to start Jack's profile. Hey, we're trying to start Jack's profile.
Yo, the best deck is about to go right now. All right, I'm Jack McCormick. I played.
It's a wild Salcon.
Oh yeah, dude, this deck really souked on. I played Arms Dragons this year. I played a deck of 41, I think, and yeah, that pretty much describes how it went. I placed 8 out of 9, so
Out of 10, out of 10.
Thanks, Konami.
Out of 10, 8 out of 10.
Oh, sorry, out of 10. So just to start off, I did 1 Veiler, just kind of staples.
Flip them.
Oh,
So the camera can see, so we can see
yeah.
your beautiful
Here's
cards.
Veiler.
There you go.
I think I did 3 Skullmeister. I don't know where the other 3 are. The other 2. Oh, here they are. They're right here. So 2 Skullmeister. These are kind of staples.
3 Skullmeister. There's
3 Skullmeister, 1 Veiler, 2 Ash that I had to borrow.
I got you.
Off of the feet pick boy over there. And then kind of going into more main deck stuff here. We had 1 Tempest, obviously, because you need Tempest's deck. It just functions really well with the Wind Dragon. We had 3 Artillery Catapult Turtle for the 5. Special Summon, Tribute to Special Summon. And then into the Armed Dragons, we had 3 level 3s. Obviously, you can normal summon Tribute, go direct, basically 3 to 10 direct if you have 1 other Armed Dragon in hand. 3-5, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. 3-7, and then the big beefy boys from there. So yeah, 3 3s, 3 5s, 3 7s. And then beefy boys in there, we ran 1 white, 1 level 10 Thunder. I thought about running 2 of each of these. I have 2, but it just kind of took up draw space and made it less consistent. And this deck already burns through fuel, and you basically neutral, and you never go positive anyways. So we just made this as tight as possible and more protection for the level 10s. This card is the reason why I'm running this deck. I pulled this in Chaz Princeton's Duelist Pack 2 in 2008. This was my first holo I ever pulled, and it's the reason why I ran this deck. Unfortunately, Konami made it utter garbage, but it is the reason why I ran it, and it was cool. I got to use actually Blitz a couple times to get this guy out off of Thunder, which was really fun to wipe the field, and then have 2 big boys on the field and use this guy who was real garbage, but now he's kind of garbage because of the support. So going into the spells, 3 Flash, obviously it's a free level 3. 2 Lightnings, just because it was searchable. Lightning's a great card, but it was searchable off of 7, so most of the time I just searched it off. Oh yeah, I can move these guys. So I would just search off Lightning with 7. I ran 2 Extravagance. I would have ran 3, but it's too expensive, and I'm a broke boy, so didn't run 3. And barely used the extra deck in this deck anyway, so Extravagance is broken. You don't have to run the risk of Desires, and you get to get 2 cards, so fantastic. 1 Called, 1 Monster Reborn. Called was basically just to interrupt, and then Monster Reborn is just broken, so had to run it. Now Dragon's Bind is where we got a little bit spicy with Floodgates here. It got outed a lot of times, but sometimes I would just go 3 to 5 and then pass turn and then Dragon's Bind and standby phase, so that way my opponent could literally do nothing. Prank Kids, this would be pretty effective. Dragon's Bind, and what you'll see in my side deck, I ran Scythe as well. I ran Scythe and Dragon's Bind. It got outed by Levianeer, which was tragic, with both Floodgates on the field. Anyways, 3 Solemn Strike and 3 Solemn Judgment, just to protect the level 10. There's better ways to build this deck and protect more, but I didn't want to spend that much money, and the traps, the efficiency, it just worked to kind of protect and build up to 10, and then avoid disruptions if you could onto next turn and keep 10 out there. It didn't do great, but it was definitely fun to throw some spicy traps, and then the Floodgates were fun as well. Onto the extra deck. I didn't use any of these 3. I thought about it a lot. Just the Super Dreadnoughts, the big tank boys, you could go into them off of 2 level 10s with either white or if you used Blitz you had to wait a turn off of Blitz, which is just absolutely ridiculous. But you could get these out and burn for 2,000 to OTK. I never ended up doing that. Most of the time I would win duels off of 2 or 3 level 10s, white or regular or thunder. So I rarely use those, and then kind of the rest of this is just level 5s and level 3s. It's nothing particular, and ball and nightmares. It was mostly just to fill out for extravagance at this point. So yeah, I can't really, but just some level 3s and level 5s. Zen mains was in there for the memes. Heroic ball's decent in this deck too. You could get. I went to Zen mains once, and I shouldn't have. I should have gone to ball. That was a dumb move, misplay. And yeah, so throwing that trash out of the way. Side deck was mostly just depending on going first or going second. So we had things like Kaijus, Pankratops, Gamecill, and then just some more staples like Regeki and Effect Veiler. And then this is where the other spice I was talking about earlier. We ran Scythe, 3 Sanctums, and then 3 Trap Tricks. Just to go into Scythe and have another Floodgate, but it got outed by Levianer anyway, so I'll move that to the side. What I should have done, honorary champion, like last year, should have listened to him, just ran Yu-Gi-Oh! Bus to win, so shout out Yu-Gi Bus. Should have ran Yu-Gi Bus as per usual. The purple rims, it's unstoppable, so. But shout out the boys. I lost, but I did it in a nostalgic fun way. Play a fun deck over playing a good deck any day of the week. Yu-Gi Bus.
Boom.
Pass.
Yu-Gi Bus!